Good morning, my dear students. I hope you all are doing well. Students, today we are going to discuss our new chapter, the noun, kinds of noun. Let's get started. Students, do you remember what is noun? Yes, nouns are naming words. Nouns are the words that name people, animals, things, places, qualities, and feelings. Okay, it means the words that we use to name any person, any place, any animal, things, qualities, or feelings are called noun. Now, let me show you some examples. Look at the screen. Person: Maria, Ali, John, Scarlett, Iqbal. And places: park, school, Asia, Lahore, village. Things: table, pen, book, phone, fan. Animals: cat, goat, lion, parrot, dog. Idea: love, bravery, strength, fear, power. All these are some examples of noun. Now I hope you all understood what is noun. Noun is a name of person, place, thing, animal, or idea. Students, do you know about the kinds of noun? Yes, let me show you some kinds of noun. First one is common noun. Second, proper noun. Third, collective noun. Fourth, abstract noun. And fifth one is material noun. These are the kinds of noun, and I hope you all know about common and proper noun because you have already studied about these in your previous classes. Students, do you remember what is proper noun? Yes, proper nouns are special names given to the person, places, things, or animals. Means a proper noun is the special name of a particular person or place. For example, Ashok is a proper noun, for it is the name of a particular boy. In the same way, New Delhi is a proper noun because it is the name of a particular city. Same like that, Shah Rukh Khan is proper noun because it is the name of a particular actor. London, Mumbai, Diwali, the Bible, all these are the examples of proper noun because these words are used for particular person or particular place or particular thing. Students, always remember, proper noun always start with a capital letter. Whenever we are going to write any proper noun, always start with capital letter. Look at the screen, students. Here in number 1, every name or surname of a person is proper noun, like Narendra Modi. Here we are having the name Narendra and surname Modi. Both are starts with capital letter, and it is an example of proper noun. And if we have any person's name or any other name, proper noun always starts with capital letter. Every part of the thing or person's name starts with capital letter. Here we have two parts of the name, Narendra and Modi, and both parts are starts with capital letter. Number 2, months and days. Months and days names are also proper noun and they always starts with capital letter. For example, April, Monday. Next, states and towns. States and towns names are also proper noun and always starts with capital letter. For example, Maharashtra, Nasik. Next, countries and continents. These are also proper noun. Whenever we are writing the name of any country or any continent, we always starts with capital letter. Next, rivers, seas and oceans like Thames, Arabian Sea, Indian Ocean. All these are proper noun and each and every part of these names starts with capital letter. Next, buildings, Parliament House. Here also we have two parts of the name and both parts starts with capital letter. Titles of books means names of the books. For example, the Bible, the Bhagavad Gita. All the parts of these books names are starts with capital letter. Things, Maggie, Kisan Jam. Here you can see we are having the name of that particular things, so it is proper noun and starts with capital letter. Monuments names. Whenever we are talking about the monuments, the names of the monuments are also proper noun and for example, Taj Mahal, it is the name of a monument, so it is proper noun and both parts are starts with capital letter. Let's see some more examples of proper noun. Here we have some sentences. My name is Dimple Thakur. Here Dimple Thakur is proper noun because it is a name of a person. Next, Delhi is national capital of India. Here Delhi and India both are proper nouns because Delhi is a name of a city and India is a name of a country. Next, Jaipur is called Pink City. Here Jaipur and Pink City both are proper noun. Next, my friend teaches in Army Public School. Here Army Public School is a proper noun because it is the name of a school and it has three parts: Army, Public and School, and all parts starts with capital letter. Next, I like to eat Dabur honey. Here Dabur is proper noun because it is a name of a particular thing. Next kind is common noun. Common nouns are the names given to the persons, places, things or animals of the same kind. For example, boy, man, city, day, cat, book. Means a noun which doesn't point out any particular person, place or thing, but is common to all persons or things of the same class or kind is called a common noun. Students, the name boy can be given to any or every boy, for Afzal, for Ashok, for Ram, anyone. It doesn't point out any particular boy. It is a common name to all boys, so it is common noun. And in same way, the name city is called a common noun because it doesn't point out any particular city such as London, Mumbai, but it is used for any or every city in any part of the world. Let's see some examples. Boy, dog, pen, man, town, friend. All these are the examples of common noun. Let's see some sentences here. Number 1, boys like to play football. Here boys is common noun because it doesn't point out any particular boy. Next, there are many beautiful parks in Chandigarh. Here, word parks is common noun. Next, my friend borrowed our new books yesterday. Here, words friend and books are common noun because they do not point out any particular things. Next, people like to live in a city. Here, words people and city are common noun. Next, teacher plays a role of guide, mentor, and motivator in the life of a student. Here words teacher, guide, mentor, motivator, and student are common nouns. Here we use these words for persons but not for particular person. That's why they are common noun. Next kind is collective noun. A collective noun is the name of a collection of persons, animals, or things. For examples, bunch, herd, gang, army, brood, fleet. Means when a noun stands for a collection of persons or things considered as one complete whole is called a collective noun. For example, the word army stands for a collection of soldiers, and the word flock stands for a collection of sheep. The word crowd stands for a collection of people. Let me show you some more examples. Look at the screen. A group of dancers, troupe. A troupe from Africa came to India. Next, a group of singers, that is choir. The choir sang a patriotic song. Next, a group of keys, bunch. I lost a bunch of keys yesterday. Next, a group of cows or buffaloes is called herd. My friend keeps a herd in his field. Next, a group of flowers, that is called bouquet. We gifted a bouquet to our new manager. These are some examples of collective nouns, and I hope you all understood collective nouns. Next kind of noun is abstract noun. Nouns that refer to ideas, feelings, or thoughts are known as abstract nouns. We cannot touch and see them. They can only be felt, and most of the abstract nouns are uncountable and are used in singular form. For example, equality, childhood, happiness, unity, weakness, etc. Students, we can see the sun, we can touch a rose, but can we see or touch the truth? No. It denotes a thing which we can neither see nor touch. It is the name of something that we can only think of. Such a name is called an abstract noun. Mean, an abstract noun is the name of something which we can neither see nor touch, but which we can only think of. For example, hope, honesty, health, joy, pain, death. All these are examples of abstract noun. Examples of abstract noun. A length of the rope had to be 5 meters. Number 2, his knowledge about the earth is very good. 3, wisdom cannot be bought. 4, every parent should ensure the safety of their children. Here words length, knowledge, wisdom and safety are abstract noun because we cannot see or touch them, but we can only think or feel about them. Next kind is material noun. The name of a material or substance of which the things are made of is called material noun. For example, coal, milk, sugar, iron, gold, silver, wood. Means the noun iron, wood, silver, gold, cotton are the names of the material from which things can be made. They are called material nouns. Means a noun which stands for a matter or substance of which things are made of is called material noun. Material noun can be countable or uncountable. The countable noun can be counted like books, pencils, pen, glass, toffees, etc. And some other material noun that cannot be countable are milk, sugar, tea, oil, wood, water, etc. Look at the screen. Here we have some material nouns like milk, water, sugar, wood, and rice. They all are the examples of material nouns because we use these things to make something. Now it's time to do some exercises that I have given you in your worksheet. Exercise A. Find the abstract nouns from the following sentences. First, the teacher got angry. Here, word angry is abstract noun because it is a feeling. Next, Rahul is very intelligent. Here, word intelligent is abstract noun. Next, Akbar was a wise king. The word wise is abstract noun. Honesty is the best policy. The word honesty is abstract noun in this sentence. And last one is we should always speak the truth. Here the word truth is abstract noun. Here words angry, intelligent, wise, honesty and truth are abstract nouns because we can only think of these words. We cannot see or touch them. Next exercise, find the material noun from the following sentences. First one is my mother wears cotton sari. Here word cotton is material noun because we use this word or this material to make sari. Next, princess is wearing a gold necklace. Here word gold is material noun because necklace is made up of gold and gold is a material that we use to make necklace. Next, these windows are made up of iron. Here word iron is material noun. And next, Rahul has a big nylon tent. The material that we use to make tent is nylon. So nylon is material noun. Next, papers are made from trees. Here word tree is material noun because we use tree to make papers. Next exercise, fill in the blanks with the collective nouns and choose the words from the box. Here we have some words like band, swarm, herd, bunch, group, and you have to use these words to complete the following sentences, and these are the examples of collective nouns. First, a dash of island, a group of island. 2, a dash of sheep, a herd of sheep. We use word herd and flock for the group of sheep. Next, a bunch of cherries, a swarm of bees, a band of magicians. Here students, we are having words group, herd, bunch, swarm and band, and these words are the examples of collective nouns because they stands for a collection of persons or things that considered as one complete whole, and these are collective nouns. Now it's activity time. Here you can see we are having a flow chart of nouns. How to make flow chart you can see here. First of all, you have to make a box and you have to mention the word noun on that box. After that, you have to make 5 more boxes and you have to attach these boxes with the help of arrows, and you have to attach these boxes with the box of noun. Okay, and after that you have to mention the names of different kinds of nouns in these boxes. If you want to give examples also, then you have to make more boxes in front of the kinds of noun, and you have to attach these boxes with the help of arrows, and you can write the examples in those boxes. I hope you all understood the topic, and now you are able to do the exercises related to the topic. Thank you so much for joining the class.